Hello guys, my name is Amit Sani and I welcome you on this daily UPSC MCQ series. In the evening these lessons are coming, and in the morning the Hindu analysis videos they are coming. Both the lessons are extremely important, and at this phase where this is the middle time, and some people may find this phase very boring, but this is the most important and productive phase. You are preparing for the mains stage, and everyday articles and these practice of questions is making your preparation very strong actually. So you are actually preparing your strong basis there. So do not miss any of the lesson and follow these things on a daily basis. PDF you are getting every day, and these paid courses 159 rupees per month. There is no doubt about that. Means these are excellent courses, and 159 rupees is the minimum amount, and everybody can afford that. Gaurav sirs, Prashant sirs, and Mahipal sirs videos are available there on the paid platform there. And Pocket News app is trending on Google Play. And regarding these courses, the description is given below the video, and you can call on these numbers, and the chat section is available here. A lot of calls are coming, so sometimes we find it very difficult to answer all the calls. So you may have to wait sometimes, but you will get the response there. Okay, so that's important, and you can mail us also. This is the Facebook group where I upload the PDF, and the Telegram challenge link is also given there, so you will get the PDF there. You can follow me on Instagram too. And first question: cosmic microwave background, CMB, a very interesting phenomena. First statement is actually correct. How? I will tell you. Second is wrong, because James Peebles was given this year's Nobel Prize in physics, and two other people were also there, but their topic was regarding the discovery of exoplanet. But James Peebles discovery topic was extremely important, because it is talking about the evolution of universe, the knowledge of that, what is our place there, and how all these things unfolded, and in which phase we are going on. So a lot of information is given by that, and that is also relatable with the cosmic microwave background issue. Now I will tell you what is that. If you compress the whole universe in a single point, whole universe I'm talking about, as much as we know, and whole universe, if you compress this issue in a single point, means single point at the tip of your finger, it will be called singularity. And it was possible according to the Big Bang theory. You can imagine that it is something unimaginable, that universe can be compressed in a single point, no dimension, no length, no breadth, no depth, nothing else, and it's a singularity. And the same question was asked by UPSC, that what is this singularity concept. Einstein talked about that, and this Big Bang theory says that from this singularity there was a huge blast, and that was called Big Bang, and this is Big Bang theory. So everything started expanding, and it has been 13.8 billion years since it started, and it is consistently expanding. And you see, first it was expanded, and this blast had its way, and all the energy that was released, and that then energy got converted into masses, and these whitish nebulous clouds, so they appeared there, and then these galaxies, stars, and then ultimately these systems, star systems, solar systems, and the planets, the moons, all they were created. And this process is continuing, and we do not know where we are, what is this universe, and is this some kind of a space, what kind of dimension is that. We are just going according to our own theories, the physics theories and math theories and all. And in the early stages of the universe, according to Big Bang, our physics is not applicable there, because there are some unknown processes, unknown forces, and some different kind of physics is certainly applicable there, so that we do not know. Regarding the universe, we know less than 1%, and as they say that 95 to 99% universe is made up of some dark energy and dark matter, and we do not know anything about that, from where it came, how it was formed. But we are searching for that. And regarding these issues, this year's Nobel Prize topic is giving information somewhere. So James Peebles is a Canadian astronomer, and he gave this information. And now when this blast happened 13.8 billion years ago, there is one obvious thing, some kind of noise would have been there for sure. And we know in universe the energy does not get destroyed, and this noise we find there in the universe. With a normal telescope, if we look towards the space, then we only see this kind of a dark space there between these stars and planets and something like that. But if we look at the space with a radio telescope, then we find a kind of a noise there, and it looks like that. So it was an accidental discovery in 1962, and the person, his name is Arno Penzia, and Robert Wilson, one person was also there. In 1964, these were radio astronomers. They found it very bizarre that what kind of noise is that in the universe, in the whole universe. So then they referred an important proposal of 1940s, and this whole discovery earned them Nobel Prize in 78. That was great. This discovery was, means what was that? That was the noise which was created 13.8 billion years ago, and that relic radiation we observe that into radio telescope till date. So that was something big evidence of a Big Bang theory, and this Big Bang that happened 13.8 billion years ago, and we are very close to be confirmed about it, and this is why this discovery is extremely important. These all details are related to our own existence, what we are, where we are, in which dimension we are, and do we really exist or we do not exist. This is also a possibility that we are not existing. This may be something else. This whole phenomena can be something else. So that is why UPSC focuses on these kind of discoveries and details a lot, and this Nobel Prize topic was extremely important. Next question is also related to this year's physics Nobel Prize. It was given to 3 people. One was James Peebles, the Canadian cosmologist, and 2 Swiss astronomers, Michael Mayer and Didier Queloz. Question is 51 Pegasus. What is that? Is it a satellite? Is it a spacecraft? Is it an asteroid? Or is it a star? The answer is it's a star. In 1995, 15 light years away from here. We know light year is a kind of a parameter for distance. So Mayer and Queloz in 1995, they found an important star called 51 Pegasus, and the whole system around this star they found there. That's like the solar system, and they built a spectrograph called Elodie, and that predicted the planet there. Okay, and here this important discovery started a streak of these searches for these exoplanets, and till date we have found more than 4,000 exoplanets. And this whole issue started in 1995 after this, and by observing the Doppler effect, they found this issue, and they confirmed some details about it, that it's a gas giant comparable to Jupiter. But earlier they said that it's a cool star, but it is not that much a cool star, and it's very hot. Although these stars, they are extremely hot because the nuclear fusion reaction is going on there. Hydrogen, they are forming helium atom there. So this is the nuclear fusion reaction, and that issue is giving a lot of energy, and this is the energy source of all the stars, because hydrogen was the very basic atom there which was present in the starting. It was the first atom that was formed after the Big Bang blast there. So this reaction is also there on this star, and 15 Pegasus B is the closest planet, just like the Mercury is there for Sun. So this Pegasus B is closer to its star than the Mercury to our Sun. So these kind of discoveries are important in the astronomy, and this was also extremely important issue that it fetched them a Nobel Prize. Next, WHO India Country Cooperation Strategy, CCS 2019 to 23, is for WHO to work with NGOs in India. No, it is not for NGOs. It is for the Ministry of Health and the government, you may say, in general sense. So NGOs, civil society groups, they are indirectly involved there, but mainly it is working in this strategy with the ministry there. So to fulfill its goals there, WHO India is going on with this CCS important strategy, country cooperation strategy, and we are among the first country where this strategy is totally aligned with its 3 billion targets initiative, and it certainly captures the work of United Nations Sustainable Development Framework for 18 to 22. So for this respective period, whatever aims and goals are there related to Sustainable Development Framework, it is going to capture that. So health is a very basic issue. If you talk about the Sustainable Development Goals, then the most important categories are related to health, waste management, and the climate change and other all these things. These are also very, very important, but health is something that is having its own emergencies. So that's why answer is only 2. First is wrong because it is not NGOs, it is the government there. WHO's 13th General Program for Work and its triple billion target. This CCS is complying with this issue, and triple billion means 3 separate goals are there, means 1 billion this, 1 billion this, 1 billion this. I will tell you about that. And this region, Southeast Asia region, is at the focus for it, and 18 to 22, all these goals related to sustainable development goals, these are also related with this CCS strategy. Okay, a time of transition is the theme there. So the main issue you must have understood there, that CCS is gonna help the ministry there, and WHO is gonna support the ministry in all its goals. So anyhow, the collaboration must be there. Its own goals of these triple billion targets and other programs, they will also be supported. And here our national health policy, which came in 17. So many important policies, programs were highlighted here, and they are going to be supported by WHO. So country cooperation strategy, 4 areas were identified here. That is the progress on universal health coverage and health and wellness promotion by addressing the determinants of health, protect the populations better against health emergencies, and India's global leadership in the health sector. So these things are also mentioned in the health policy and are important programs, and that is also the core of this strategic cooperation country strategy. Okay, and triple billion target. They may ask you what is the triple billion target and who is leading that this program there. So this initiative is by WHO. It's a strategic plan for the next 5 years. 1 billion more people to be benefited from UHC health coverage, and 1 billion more people to be protected from health emergencies, and additionally 1 billion people to be covered for better health and well-being. So that is the triple billion target. Next issue, MHRD has launched Mahatma Gandhi National Fellowship Program with IIM Bangalore. No, it is not MHRD, it is actually MSD, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. So under that ministry, this Sankalp program is going on for the livelihood promotion, the skill acquisition and knowledge awareness. They are pursuing, and they are skilling more than 3.5 crore youth. So under this this issue was designed, this fellowship program was designed, and it was not MHRD, it is MSD. So this is wrong. Second is correct. Only 2 is the right answer here. You can see 2-year fellowship. First year they will get 50,000 rupees, and second year 60,000 rupees will be given. But they must be a graduate person, and in this age group 21 to 30 they must be. So it is targeting the young population there, and on a pilot basis in 75 districts they are launching it. Why? Because the district administration's role is very important here. This important fellowship program will run on district level, so that's why that's important. And close supervision of state skill development mission will be there, and the district administration will certainly gonna play an important role here. And Sankalp is a centrally sponsored scheme of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and outcome focused scheme. 3.5 crore youth they are skilling here, as I told you. Under it only they have designed this fellowship program. Next, cephalopoda. Today this issue came in the newspaper. Cephalopods class. UPSC may ask you these kind of questions because it's a important and famous general knowledge in the science category. So these are not spiders, these are not cattle's category, these are not unicellular organisms. These are actually octopus category, octopus, squids, and noctilus. So these are important sea animals fall into this cephalopoda class, and that is under the phylum of mollusca. Surely these are the non-chordates, and mollusca is the phylum, and class is the cephalopods. These are magical creatures. They release ink from its eyes, and extremely smart these animals are. And according to scientific fact, this animal, this octopus, it has a very developed brain, and the brain extends into its arms. So many superstitions are also attached with this sea animal, and D is the right answer for this question. Cephalopods have two important subclasses: Colloida, where this octopus, squids and cuttlefish they come, and Nautiloida, under that Nautilus and Nautilus they come. So that's the issue, and their study is toothology. You must be remembering the Paul octopus, which became famous in the football World Cup there, and its predictions were very correct for many of the times. So that's why this issue became way more important, and many researches that happened after that, and they found that it has a very developed brain. So octopus, and these are important other cephalopods which are given here. Okay, today in the newspaper this issue came, where they are talking about it, that cephalopods, they may dream the way humans dream, and they make some physical movements in their eyes, in their skin, during the dreamy phase in the night. So the same thing happened with octopuses. It was changing the color of the skin, and its eyes were moving, because the eyes are very much prominent in this category. You can see for all these animals, eyes are very important. These are clearly visible. Okay, so that's important. Next, Gemini system. I discussed this issue in the morning lesson. Gemini system is not for the help of these merchants in the Indian Ocean, and is not there for their commercial help. It is there for fishermen's help. And the details of it I will tell you. It was certainly developed by INCOIS, but NASA was not involved here. Okay, so that's the issue. Both are wrong here. D9 is the answer, because this is not for these merchants. This is for fishermen, because the communication blockout is there, and they are away for more than 10-15 days sometimes. At that time there can be some cyclone, there can be some additional danger, some storm there. So at that time they do not get the information there, and they cannot save their lives. So this issue, this important receiver which was developed by INCOIS, that is going to give them update, because it is directly linked to the GSAT ISRO satellites there, and Gagan based platform it will be. And Gagan was developed by ISRO and Airport Authority of India, and that's why we call it Gagan enabled Mariner Instrument for Navigation and Information, Gemini device. It is used for seamless and effective dissemination of emergency information, and it will give information about the potential fishing zone also, and other ocean forecast, and mainly the storm alerts it will give. Okay, it's totally fail proof instrument, because it is directly connected to satellites. Next, this is the information regarding INCOIS. It is under Ministry of Earth Science, important autonomous organization in Hyderabad. Next issue, Lunar Crater Observation and Sensing Satellite, LCROSS and LRO. These two were sent together in 2009, 10 years back, but not by ISRO, it was by NASA. And the main issue was that when Chandrayaan-1 found water ice beneath the surface of moon, so that was the greatest discovery for the moon. And immediately after that they launched this LRO and LCROSS, and they wanted to find this water ice there. And the other important goal was to build an important platform for future missions, and for the Mars colonization, a kind of platform they wanted to create here on the moon. So second was correct, first is wrong, because it was by NASA. So only 2 is the right answer. Details are given here. So this is all for today. We will meet again tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. It was Amit Sani.